So you said you're focused on deep tech startups addressing aviation and aerospace. What exactly does that mean? What kind of technologies are you looking for?
So it's a large number of technology, both that are related to either CubeSat or launchers, or even flying cars, supersonic jets, but also enabling technologies like new type of materials, batteries, fuel cells, sensors, that type of stuff. So yeah.
And the plan is to make a lot of investments at a smaller rate, $3 to $5 million, right?
Exactly.
So I'm curious, how far does $3 or $5 million go in an aerospace startup? Biotech investors will tell you it has to be at least $20 million to make even a small difference.
So basically, it's the first stage. Right? It's going to be Series A investment. There've been already quite some success with this type of investment in this type of startups. And so basically, we are looking at startups that are 3 to 4 years of existence, and that will help go from a prototype to a more mature product, and help them address a larger and a broader market.
So are these very capital-intensive types of businesses?
Some could be, yes. Some will be a bit less, but it's like the first major investment before a Series B and Series C, where we'll see rounds more around 30, 40, 50 million of investment.
You've said space tech is today where biotech was 15 years ago. What do you mean by that?
Aerospace, basically. And so what we've seen from the large corporate players is that they are more and more looking outside their traditional R&D center for innovation. We've seen that in that industry, more and more technology are not the legacy technology from the aerospace industry. And so they are more and more looking outside of their boundaries to look for new technologies, smaller team, more agile, to integrate into either their product or their organization to bring on the market more innovation.
Now, you've also said that the U.S. is the best place to work on an aerospace startup. And I wonder about space in particular, because there was a decades-long break when it comes to at least federal funding, federal investment in space. The White House has just re-embraced it. And I wonder, will it still be the best place under President Trump?
So what we've seen regardless of the president, is that both the NASA administration, the OSTP from the White House, they have been very keen and very proactive in putting the US money on the right bets. And so what we've seen is that more and more money, even from NASA, is going on small venture and small startups.
We just did a really interesting story yesterday about how China is investing more in space. Of course, there's also Russia. The U.S. cooperates with China and Russia more than they have in the past when it comes to space. But I wonder if, for example, the new White House pulls back on space investment, will that open a dangerous door? Could China and Russia get ahead in a way that is not good for the United States?
Regarding the current situation, I don't think that the White House will reduce their investment in space. I don't see that coming. I think it's going to be more the opposite. Space will still be a very strategic place to be in and to be ahead of the others, whether it's for satellite or any type of observation or communication technology.